At first, it seemed normal, just dirt and a small hole. But then it went deeper. The tunnel opened into something unexpected, a hidden underground world with paths stretching in every direction. This wasn't just a burrow, it was a complex system right beneath our feet, and no one knew it was there.
We put a tiny camera on an ant to see what really happens underground. As it enters the tunnel, everything changes. Darkness, tight spaces, endless movement. Thousands of ants moving with perfect coordination. Deeper inside, we discover hidden chambers where food is carefully stored. But then we reach the center, the queen, the heart of the colony. Every ant has a role. This isn't chaos, it's a perfectly organized underground city. We put a tiny camera on an ant to see what really happens underground. As it enters the tunnel, everything changes. Darkness, tight spaces, endless movement. Thousands of ants moving with perfect coordination. Deeper inside, we discover hidden chambers where food is carefully stored. But then we reach the center, the queen, the heart of the colony. Every ant has a role. This isn't chaos, it's a perfectly organized underground city.
We mounted a tiny camera on a frog to see where it goes. And what it found is terrifying. As it hops into a dark cave, the air feels damp and silent. Water drips from the ceiling, and something starts moving. At first, it's just shadows. But then, the ground begins to shift. Snakes, dozens of them, coiled along the cave walls. The frog freezes, surrounded by silent predators in every direction. One wrong move, and it's over. Suddenly, it turns and makes a desperate escape back into the light. This is what happens when curiosity goes too far.
Introducing the all-new Aetherus sedan with whisper quiet cabin technology and an interior designed around you. It's not just about getting to your destination. It's about arriving inspired. Aetherus. Move beautifully. This underwater discovery should not exist. Ancient bones found. Exploring a hidden underwater graveyard. Unbelievable footage. Beneath the surface lies a story long forgotten. Hidden in silence, ancient bones rest undisturbed. But life still moves through the remains, guarding secrets of a lost past. What happened here?
In this video, a body-worn underwater research camera follows a garden eel, Heteroconger species, as it enters its sand burrow and navigates through tunnels beneath a dense underwater colony and swaying with the ocean currents. This immersive POV exploration reveals the hidden underwater world of a garden eel colony, from narrow sand tunnels to interconnected burrow systems beneath the seabed. If you enjoy marine wildlife exploration, underwater ecosystems, and nature documentaries, subscribe to GoCam Animals for more discoveries from the hidden worlds of nature.
Captured from a moray eel's GoPro, we descend into forbidden depths. A decaying Cold War vessel emerges from the abyss. We breach a structure that should not exist. Control systems remain locked in their final state. A silent reactor chamber still dominates the core. A weapon system rests untouched for decades. GoCam Animal reveals what history tried to bury.
We attached a micro camera to a tiny loach. What it discovered beneath the surface is unbelievable. Through tight tunnels and hidden paths, a secret world comes alive in the dark. Creatures you've never seen, and a hidden chamber no human has explored. This is the unseen life beneath our waters. Buried beneath the sand, a life was slipping away. No cries for help, just silence. But one loyal dog sensed something wasn't right. With every second counting, the rescue began. Together, they brought hope back to the surface and gave this ocean soul a second chance.
On a quiet shore, a rare life was fading, alone and helpless. But a loyal heart refused to walk away. With every bark, help arrived just in time. Together they fought against the tide, and in one unforgettable moment, life returned to the ocean. Sometimes heroes have 4 legs.
মাত্র ৩১৩ জন, কিন্তু দৃঢ় ঈমান। অন্যদিকে বিশাল কুরাইশ বাহিনী। শুরু হলো যুদ্ধ। অবশেষে মুসলমানরা বিজয় লাভ করলেন।
Truth be told, no one can understand the pain of parents better than their children, and this can be seen. James is observing things in the forest according to his routine. Cub leads the way, and James follows closely, observing every step and responding with care. She is graceful but clearly in distress, unable to escape. As James approaches the lioness, she reacts defensively, showing she struggles against the wire and trap, trying to free herself but cannot. Her cub stays close, encouraging her, nuzzling her gently, giving her comfort and reassurance. The cub's presence helps the lioness remain calm despite her pain.
In the middle of the ocean, disaster struck. A fire broke out in the horse stable on deck. While everyone was away, one brave dog refused to leave his friends behind. Unable to break the lock, he raced to the engine room to find help. Watch this incredible miracle.
Dad, go! Go! Free the gate! Run! Go! 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 Water now!
Good boy, you made it. They're safe now.
In the vast ocean, one life was silently fighting for survival. Trapped, helpless, forgotten. But hope arrived just in time. With patience and care, every strand was cut away. And in a single moment, freedom returned. This is why every action matters, because every life deserves a second chance.
No effects, no staging, just raw, real wildlife POV. Explore a hidden underground world through the eyes of a snake. A tiny camera on a sand boa captures its real journey into the burrow. Watch it move through dark tunnels and secret underground paths. No effects, no staging, just raw, real wildlife POV.
Ever wondered what's lurking deep inside a scorpion's burrow?
We strapped a mini camera to this predator to explore its secret underground fortress.
Nature's hidden nursery is both fascinating and terrifying at the same time.
Look at that! It's not just one, it's an entire colony guarding their precious eggs.
Nature's hidden nursery is both fascinating and terrifying at the same time.
Would you dare to enter this hole? Let us know in the comments.
Deep beneath the ocean, a giant shark has been trapped inside an old tire for years. Time has covered the rubber with algae, turning it into a silent underwater prison. Suddenly, a diver exploring the ocean floor discovers the trapped shark. What seemed like ordinary ocean debris is actually a desperate animal fighting to survive. Years of algae and sea growth have locked the tire in place. The diver begins clearing the thick layers, hoping to loosen the deadly trap. We attached a tiny micro camera to the body of a scorpion, and what happened next was unbelievable. The scorpion led us deep beneath the soil into a dark hidden burrow, a place no human eye has ever seen. Through the lens, we captured strange and mysterious sights, narrow tunnels, shifting shadows, and movements in the darkness. It felt like an entirely different world beneath the ground, silent yet alive, a hidden realm we could only witness because of this tiny camera.
There we go, buddy. You're all set for your big adventure. All right, up you go. Looking good. Rusted mining structures reveal the remains of a forgotten industrial site.
Today, we're seeing the ocean from a completely different perspective, through the eyes of a gentle giant. As the manatee glides through the underwater seagrass forest, it unknowingly begins a journey toward a forgotten part of history. Hidden beneath the seagrass, the remains of an ancient shipwreck begin to appear. What we're seeing isn't just one wreck, it's an entire graveyard of lost ships. And just like that, the gentle explorer continues its journey, leaving behind a silent chapter of history. We just mounted a tiny camera on a desert scorpion. Now it's entering hidden cracks beneath the desert. And suddenly, a buried town appears beneath the dunes. These ruins belong to a forgotten gold rush frontier, a lost frontier preserved forever beneath the desert. Deep beneath the ocean, the broken remains of a century-old shipwreck hide a strange secret. Trapped within the rusted iron, an unknown creature struggles to break free. A diver exploring the shipwreck suddenly notices movement. As the light shines through the wreckage, the trapped creature finally comes into view. With careful movements, the diver begins clearing the rusted metal and sea growth, slowly freeing the mysterious creature from its prison. After years trapped in silence, the mysterious creature finally escapes the shipwreck and disappears into the deep ocean.
Deep beneath the dark river water, a giant green anaconda is trapped in an old fishing net. Every movement only tightens the net around its powerful body. Suddenly, a diver appears from the darkness. As the flashlight cuts through the murky water, it reveals the struggling anaconda. With careful movements, the diver gets closer and begins cutting the tangled net. Slowly, the tight grip around the snake starts to loosen. Finally, the giant anaconda is free. With one powerful movement, it disappears back into the deep river, leaving behind a moment of silent rescue.
We just mounted a tiny camera on a wild snake. Now we follow it into the wild. But then it finds something unexpected. A massive underground colony appears. This hidden world exists beneath the surface.
Easy now, just a final tweak. All right, you're all set. Go on.
The octopus glides through a flooded steel corridor. An abandoned submarine appears in the silent depths. Forgotten machinery sits frozen in time. The control room of the submarine finally appears. These instruments once controlled a powerful war machine. The octopus disappears back into the deep ocean. We enter the flooded sapphire mine through a forgotten underwater tunnel. Rusted mining structures reveal the remains of a forgotten industrial site. The mine walls sparkle with untouched sapphire crystals. Abandoned industrial chests appear on the mine floor. Inside the chest lies a forgotten cache of raw sapphire gemstones. The sea lion leaves the mine, carrying the secret of its hidden treasure.
All right, let's get this on film. There he goes. What a fighter. There he goes. What a fighter.
From a sawfish-mounted GoPro, we approach a buried coastal secret. Shifting sands expose a hidden 1940s structure. Corroded transmitters emerge from decades of silence. Fragile vacuum tubes remain astonishingly intact. A clandestine control panel frozen in time. The buried station slowly reveals its full form. A forgotten frequency resurfaces beneath North Sea. GoCam Animal uncovers signals history tried to bury.
The mystery-driven reveal, the forbidden discovery hook. We strapped a 12K camera to a manta ray, and what it captured at 2,000 feet will change history forever. Emerging from the darkness is a massive field of ancient, moss-covered statues that don't exist on any modern map. Who built this submerged metropolis, and why is it hiding here? Glide through a silent graveyard of colossal stone figures as we witness an architectural ghost realm through the eyes of a deep-sea giant.
These eroded faces and calcified monoliths have been lost to time for millennia. This is the first time human eyes have seen this monumental underwater civilization. The ocean is much deeper than we thought, and it's keeping secrets that shouldn't exist. Our footage reveals a sprawling city of stone giants buried on the sea floor, completely invisible to satellite imaging. We are drifting past an ancient world that proves human history is far older than we imagined.
Silent reactor chamber.
All right, let's get this on film. There he goes. What a fighter.
Captured from a moray eel's GoPro, we descend into forbidden depths. A decaying Cold War vessel emerges from the abyss. We breach a structure that should not exist. Inside, time appears completely frozen. Control systems remain locked in their final state. A silent reactor chamber still dominates the core. A weapon system rests untouched for decades. GoCam Animal reveals what history tried to bury.
A GoPro mounted on a wild pelican just revealed a forgotten plane crash hidden deep inside a mangrove swamp.
All right, Bubby, let's get this camera on you. There you go, back to the water.
From a pelican-mounted GoPro, we enter a swamp untouched by humans. The deeper we fly, the terrain becomes impossible to cross. Something unnatural appears beneath the mangrove canopy. A forgotten aircraft lost to time and nature. Decades of decay preserved in silence. Nature is slowly reclaiming history. Only an animal-mounted camera could reveal this view. GoCam Animal brings you discoveries no human has seen. Descending into a depth no human has ever seen. This footage is captured from a GoPro mounted on a predator fish. We descend into the ocean's midnight zone, where sunlight disappears into pure darkness. From the fish-mounted camera, the silent deep stretches endlessly ahead. Towering hydrothermal vents erupt from the seabed, releasing clouds of superheated water. The fish glides forward through a landscape shaped by fire beneath the sea. Jagged volcanic rock glows faintly in the surrounding darkness. Graceful movement meets a world forged by heat and pressure. The fish moves into a narrow corridor between towering vent chimneys. Heat ripples distort the water as the path leads deeper into the unknown. A shimmering vein of gold appears within the volcanic rock. Hidden deep below, the ocean reveals an impossible treasure. The camera draws closer, capturing the glowing mineral surface in stunning detail. This rare formation glints under the harsh light of the vents. Jets of superheated water burst around the fish in a dangerous display. Even in extreme conditions, the exploration continues forward. The fish leaves the vent field behind and fades into the dark abyss. The deep ocean keeps its secrets, waiting to be discovered again.
What a beauty. All right, back you go. There he goes. Look at the size of this beast. Fresh out of the water. All right, buddy, time to go back. All right, straps on, time to let you go. There you go, swim free. All right, buddy, let's get this camera on you. All right, buddy, all set. Ready to explore? Go on, dive in.
We put a tiny camera on a lizard to see where it would go. At first, it seemed normal, just dirt and a small hole. But then it went deeper. The tunnel opened into something unexpected, a hidden underground world with paths stretching in every direction. This wasn't just a burrow, it was a complex system right beneath our feet, and no one knew it was there.
We put a tiny camera on an ant to see what really happens underground. As it enters the tunnel, everything